our newest pet owner. They are practically bouncing off the walls with excitement today because they just brought home a tiny little turtle named Mini Jim. To see what happens next, we can look at this poem, A Little Turtle, which tells the story of exactly what this kid decided to do with their brand new friend. Right away, the kid wants to see if Mini Jim can swim. So they carry him into the bathroom, turn the shower on full blast, and drop the tiny guy right into a giant human bathtub. But a bathtub is huge and the water is deep. Instead of happily paddling around, the little turtle ends up splashing, struggling to stay afloat, and accidentally gulping down a bunch of the bathwater. And it gets worse. Surrounded by all our normal bathroom things, Mini Jim finds a solid bar of soap floating by and takes a giant bite right out of it. By the end of the story, Mini Jim is finally out of the tub and tucked into a little bed. But he's looking awfully green and woozy, and every time he burps, soap bubbles come floating out of his mouth. It's a silly picture, but it makes you stop and wonder, is dropping a tiny animal into a giant human tub and watching it eat soap really how we show a pet that we care about them? Let's hit the rewind button. Let's scoop Mini Jim out of the soapy water, uneat that bar of soap, and go right back to the beginning of the day. Having fun with a new pet is great, but the most important thing is making sure that pet is actually safe while they play. Let's look at the kids' first idea. They put the turtle in the tub because they wanted to see if he could swim. At first glance, that makes perfect sense. Turtles do like water. But think about where a turtle naturally lives. They hang out in shallow ponds, where they can easily crawl onto a log or a rock when they get tired. A human bathtub is a deep, slippery pool with high walls that a little turtle can't climb out of. This chart shows exactly why that environment is so dangerous. You can see our tiny 4-inch turtle compared to the massive amount of water in a human bathtub. What feels like a relaxing bath to us is an impossibly huge, exhausting ocean to them. Good intentions, like wanting your pet to have a nice swim, aren't quite enough. To keep a pet safe, we have to look at the world from their size and see what they see. Now, let's look at the second major mistake, letting Mini Jim take a bite out of that bar of soap. Animals don't automatically understand human objects. A turtle has no concept of what a bathroom is or what things like cleaning products are supposed to do. Instead, pets navigate the world largely through smell. If a bar of soap smells like sweet fruit or flowers, a turtle's natural instinct will tell them they've just found a delicious piece of food. They get tricked by their own nose. When they follow that instinct, they end up swallowing harsh human chemicals. That is exactly why Mini Jim ended up feeling sick and burping bubbles in bed. Because our pets can't tell the difference between a safe snack and a dangerous human object, we have to keep those hazards completely out of their reach. Let's have our excited kids start over one more time, and this time they'll focus on what the turtle actually needs. Instead of heading to the bathroom, they set up a proper turtle habitat. They ditch the deep bathtub and fill a small, manageable glass tank with clean, shallow water. To make sure Mini Jim never gets too tired or trapped, they add a nice dry rock right in the middle, giving him an easy place to climb out of the water and catch some light. And when it's time for lunch, they skip the soap aisle. They serve up safe, specific turtle food that's actually meant for his little stomach. The result is a much happier story. Mini Jim can swim safely, climb out when he wants to, and eat a good meal without getting sick. He is actually thriving. Seeing Mini Jim healthy and safe shows that taking the time to be responsible and careful gives him exactly what he needs to live a happy life. As the bottom of this page reminds us, that's the best way to care for our pets.